Hello, my players. I'm Professor Hoenn, and welcome back to another episode of the Cage Lock. You might see down the bottom left, I have a 1 next to my win counter. I've actually won a cage match. I've actually won one. And I've just caught the Tornado. So finally, things are starting to look up.
That worked out. I was worried that was going to take like 30 minutes to do that, but no, that's great. And I can get an encounter in this area because I skipped out in the last route encounter. So that's yay me. That's cool. All right, let's see what we get.
See what you get. Also, this area is
Primal
beautiful.
Kyogre. No, but it's Zenmo Darmanitan, which is kind of cool. Now, I don't know much about him, so Cheek Pouch is cool.
I wish I knew more about it. I don't know anything about it. Is he one of those Pokemon that doesn't work without his ability, though?
Yeah. So, but he's in his form though. Like, so the form. So usually Darmanitan has the ability that turns him into the Zen mode, I think. But I don't know, to be honest. I'm not sure.
I haven't got a clue. We'd have to look it up. I mean, let's just let's catch it and see what happens. Throw the ball. Oh, I don't want to go into the... I just want to go into a patch of grass and get an encounter. Oh, wow. Straight away.
Oh, that's good.
So, folks, that's duped, though. I've already got Seadra.
Oh, gotcha.
And the only reason Kingdra hasn't come to a battle is because the level cap prevents me from evolving it.
Fair enough.
And while a Kingdra would be viable, a Seadra is not. Got a red nectar.
I think I'm gonna have to catch Darmanitan because he's using Thrash and he's confused now. So that's not ideal. I would say that's probably a better Cage Lockmon than it, or sorry, Nuzlockmon than a Cage Lockmon. Because I just don't know that that's doing. I would personally, if I were you, I would call for help. Like, literally call your mom and be like, hey, Mom, I'm down 5-1. Like, I need help in this cage lock.
Mom, help me. Help me.
What do I want to do?
The question is, how the heck do I catch it? Okay, yeah, this is the plan here. Let's swap. And then figure out what the plan is. So you're getting that. I'm going to attempt to get this. I'm going to headbutt it just to see how much damage that does.
He's got Thrash work up.
Oh, we got the flinch.
And what's his other move? I don't know. 2
flinches in a row. 3 flinches in a row. Can I go for 4 flinches in a row?
Oh, you're flinching him.
No, I've flinched it 3 times in a row. It's
nothing. All right.
Wah, wah, wah. Okay, while we're talking about this, British, I just need to let you in on something. Next month, I am getting a Switch 2.
What? What happened? What changed?
I'm doing it. I will. I'll tell you off screen.
Okay,
if that's all right. But yeah,
busted Cleffa.
Oh, that changes the entire dynamic of this Cage Lock series and our friendship moving forward. If you don't catch it,
it does. Well, I'm gonna kill the Cleffa. Yeah, obviously. I would prefer.
Why do you have Poison Point?
Yeah, why does he? Dude, where are the full restores?
I know. Jesus Christ.
Do I have it and I'm overlooking it? No, I definitely don't. I thought maybe I had it and I just couldn't find it. So that's awesome that you're getting a Switch 2. I will probably be buying it when I get the Legends EA game. There's no way I'm getting... Yes. There's no way that I'm getting or like waiting till Christmas to play Legends EA, and I'm not gonna play it on a regular.
Play on the Switch? No.
Yeah.
No
there's no chance of that. So I am for sure getting a Switch 2 when Legends EA comes out. I'll buy the combo of the two, and I'm probably gonna be doing a lot of content on that game. October 16th.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So I'm actually getting the Switch 2 on October the 17th. So that's actually, fine. if there is a ZA version, I'm definitely going to get that because the alternative is I get the version with Mario Kart, which I'm not that fussed about.
Okay.
I've played Mario Kart, whatever it's called, World Tour, whatever it's called, and it's too chaotic even for me. Like 24 races was just a little bit overkill. So
Fair
I
enough.
think if I can get a bundle with Legend ZA, I'll be a very happy boy. There's no reviews for it yet, but there is previews at the moment. It's looking relatively positive at the moment.
Okay.
So I'm looking forward to seeing what. Yeah, I'm just looking forward to playing that game. Also, I've got to send you this on Discord because
I just looked up Zen mode and he's ultra defensive. Like, he's a very, very bulky Pokemon. So that's good. I'll take that. That's honestly not bad. He can't get to this form normally, so I got him without having the ability he needs. So that kind of works, too. If he has a good ability, that helps. Sorry, you're going to send me something on Discord? Let me take a look.
Yeah, it's a nude. I hope you don't mind.
Oh, great. I'm actually was hoping you'd send that.
So dear, what is something that isn't wearing any clothes. So you remember a few weeks back we were talking about Raichu getting 2 mega forms, the X and Y megas. So the picture I've just sent you is basically someone's taken the best bits of both of them and put them together, which is what I was saying in that episode. That it feels like they've had to, like a bit like Charizard, they took, this is a great design, but we need to split into 2. Therefore, you get something that doesn't have the best of everything.
Sure.
That Raichu to me is what it should have been. It feels like a natural mega for that. If this is your episode, you'll throw it up on screen so everyone knows. If it's my episode, I think it's my episode. Yeah, I'm not throwing it up on screen. That's extra editing. And we don't like doing that, folks, anymore. It's a pain in the arse to do. This Rhyperior is doing my head in.
You and these encounters, I don't know what's going on. I did catch the Zen mode, good ability, so there's potential for him to come in the future. I'm honestly kind of happy that we're at this part of the game because from what I saw online, it should be a lot of encounters for us. Oh, Lake of the Suni. Sun?
Another encounter?
Well, I'm not sure because it's just a... Oh, wait. No, it might be. Hold on. Yeah, I think it is. Hold on. My repel's got to wear off first, but... Okay, that's all right. I like that. What I was saying was we should be getting lots of encounters coming up. So I am... so I'm going to say no. Let's see if I can get an encounter in here. Or is it just an empty building? It might just be an empty building.
I think it's just an empty building.
Well, let's check down here. What is this place?
Oh.
Are these doors I can open?
I don't. What's that?
I've never, ever been in this area before. This is why I've loved doing these last 2 games with you, because for me, most of this is fresh or like new to me. So, ooh. Is this like the Elite Four path? What is this?
I mean, it feels like it is. I know it's not, but...
Wait, is this the Necrozma spot? Because I saw something online that looks similar to this, where it's like you meet Necrozma by doing a certain thing or something, or... Well, okay. We can't do anything for right now.
The Isle of the Sun?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I'll back out and go back in and tell you what it was, but this is a long path. I don't know. Would it be like Ultra Necrozma? Ooh, don't you already have Nidoking?
I think I already have a Nidoran. Yeah, I'm sure I already have Nidoran.
Oh, your trainer is always popping into the Pokemon Center. This place still spooky. Can't see any help. There's nothing here now. Lies the possibility something could be here, something wondrous. I think it must be like a Necrozma or something. And also, my repel's off. I would have gotten something by now, so yeah, it's...
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
No new encounter here! Ooh, okay, here we go. We're going to get... I'm a little bit concerned that it's going to run out of PP soon, because I've been in this...
Oh, that's so good. The only thing is, you're not going to be able to use it till, like... end game, like the final fight. So it's not going to get any perks because it evolves at 56 into the Cosmoem thing, the bigger form, and then it evolves into Solgaleo at like 65. So,
So I'm not getting it then. Okay.
I mean, you can. I think your best bet is to hope you get the fully evolved one before a cage match. We still have 2 more cage matches left. So I just don't know that it's worth getting that one. I don't know. I'll let you decide, but yeah.
No, I think I do want I think I do want the Rhyperior. I think it's just a good Nuzlocke mon.
Yes, it's very good.
I can't see myself using it in the cage match. But, I mean, to be fair, if it gets something like Sap Sipper or Storm Drain as a ability, might change a thing or two.
That's a really good point. If it gets something crazy like that, that would change things with my water and grass types that I have. So that's not a bad point at all. Yeah. And he's very bulky, you're right. Like, he can hit hard. He gets fighting, rock, and ground moves, so good diversity. So, yeah, I'd say go for it. I might as well. It's better than risking the Cosmoem, getting a Solgaleo that gets no perks, and you can only use him in the final fight. Final fight, he'd be great, but it's just like, you want to bring stuff with perks if you can help it.
Yeah. So now it's called in a Spheal. You know what? Hold on. I think I want the Wall Rain.
Really?
Yeah. I think Wall Rain, Water Ice for the Nuzlocke is a good shout. I think neither of these are Cage Lock mons. I don't think. I think they're Nuzlocke mons. Okay.
Oh,
Wall
yes.
Rain,
okay.
If you didn't have a bunch load of Megas, Wall Rain maybe might see some use, but Spheal will be quite good in terms of just getting me through this Nuzlocke. Like, my water Pokemon isn't that great, and it's part rock as well, so it opens it up to quite a few weaknesses, whereas Wall Rain, water, and ice complement each other really nicely. So I think that's the strategy that I'm going for now. I'm going to catch the Spheal.
I'm on Route 17, so I get an extra encounter
is this a new
here.
Encounter?
Yeah, new encounter. I skipped all the grass just to see what was around here, but I'm going to go back to the first patch of grass and see what we get.
Okay.
Here we go.
Thinking about. Oh, I know where we are now.
Oh my gosh, game-breaking Pokemon. I am so thrilled.
Oh my god, right. British. Right, do I now change again? Because now there's a Rufflet, okay? And I don't know what you know about Rufflet. Seriously, this is crazy. How far can I go on? Could I knock out the Spheal and then see if the Rufflet calls for help? Okay, right. We're at a point now where I can... Oh my god, it's going to call for help again.
This entire 2 episodes has been you just stuck in encounters. Oh, I love it.
So it was a Rhyperior, which then pulled in a Nidorino, and then a Spheal, then a Rufflet. So that was 4 encounters from 1. That's
you
mental.
got takedown, you stupid bird. Don't please call for something good. Or call for something before you use takedown. Don't do this.
Oh wow, just to add an insult to injury.
Well, it's got a little bit of health. Like, it's got a good amount to where... Okay, he goes for Reflect. That's fine. Call for help right now. Yes, call for help. Come on, something good, something good, something good, something good, something good.
Oh, you brought that into existence. You said something good, and it delivered. The game actually delivered. It's crazy.
Yeah, man.
So what's your strategy?
Kill the Hoot and hope that this Wormadam brings something good out for me.
Yeah, okay. What level does Celio evolve? It feels like it should be 36.
I think it's I want to say it's 38 or 40, something like that. But either way, if it's one of those, then it would be fine. All right, let's see what I can do here. So I need this thing to... Oh, it's going for growth. Okay, that's annoying.
40. Give me my World Rain. Yeah.
Just for Psybeam.
Now
okay,
to look at this.
Fine.
And I want it to have Volt Absorb, Sap Sipper. I don't know what else. Ice Fang. Now we're talking. It's
not a bad Pokemon by any means. It's just... You're right, though. It is more the Nuzlocke than a Cage Lockmon. Yeah. But that's okay.
Yeah, agreed. You know what? I will take it. No, I don't want to learn Ice Fang because you're a special attacker, you loser.
Well... Is he not?
Honestly.
Is he not a mixed attacker? I thought he could be both technically. Because isn't he like?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, check. Because I was gonna say that's why I think he gets Ice Fang is because of that.
Oh, okay.
Could be wrong.
1, 2, 3, 4. When are you ever wrong?
Never. Literally never. It's crazy.
Never wrong.
Never
Sure.
wrong. Oh, you're going for growth again. I don't love that, if I'm being honest. Wow, this is a really crappy encounter. Not only is it setting up, it's not calling for help, and it's got 2 growths up. So it's
Oh. You're
what does
in
this
trouble.
do? Lowers my special
You're in trouble.
attack?
Don't
Yeah.
don't don't let it settle. Okay, normal type moves become flying type moves. That's pretty interesting.
Yeah, Aerial Aid's pretty decent.
Haven't I got... Hold on, I want to see what its other ability is.
Stop going for growth. Oh my
Run
gosh.
away. Run away ability is cracked. That's
wanna
going to
run
come
away.
in handy. Oh. I want to run away. By the way, what's this way?
That is the way to the... If you're going to the... Yeah, that's the wrong way. You want to go north. No, that's the Lake of the Sun. That's the one I explored, yeah.
Right, okay, but there was an ice. There was a TM, I believe.
Oh, you're right,
This guy's
yes.
trying to stop me from getting my TMs. This guy, what a little cheater.
Can you
pumpkin.
please call
Fusion
for something?
flare!
That's a great TM.
Oh, I'll take that. Yeah, I'll take that. Right, while you're doing that then, Breach, have you been watching Gen V?
It's out? Oh, I didn't know it was out now.
Did you not know?
Oh, I'll be watching
So
that today.
only
I will
found out-
binge watch that today.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. I had no idea.
Yeah, so there's four episodes out. I only found out 2, maybe 3 days ago when we were just looking on Prime to see what we could watch while we eat tea. And then all of a sudden I was like, why is Gen V coming up to the top? Because I'm confident that I've watched all of it. And then, yeah, season 2 is now out. There are 4 episodes out.
That's awesome, dude. I love that. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like it. That is way too much damage.
Make sure you watch it so we can talk about it next.
Dude, what
where are
am
my
I?
hyper potions?
What am I supposed to do here? I just don't like.
What?
This thing's not calling for help.
Is it? Okay, Breach, I have to ask.
Oh, he's calling for help. There we go. Come on.
Is it?
All right, here we go. Something good. Okay. Sorry, go ahead and ask your question. Your silly question.
I wouldn't say it's silly, but at
Always
what
silly
point do
from
you
you.
just go, this ain't worth it? At what point do you just go, this isn't worth it, and just either catch it or run away from it?
So to answer that question, because it's a great question, it's not a silly question. I was wrong. I shouldn't have said it was silly. It's a great question. My entire box is filled of Pokemon who have come from being the second call for help. Well, actually, not the second call for help, but the call for help. So technically, this Wormadam should have been something great. Because of that, I am going to keep trying until I'm ready to give up.
Okay, right. Okay, so that's what this entire episode is going to be then.
I mean, the entire episode for the last, 45 minutes has been you trying to catch Tornadus and Celio. So, yeah, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to do that, Hoenn. Yeah, I'm going to do that.
But dude, what you have to remember, though, is I am behind by quite a fair bit, whereas you're not.
You behind?
Therefore...
Come on, please. Nothing.
Yeah,
Oh God.
you got 4 extra wins than me.
Well, that is true. In the sense
moves.
of who's behind in the cage match totality, yes, I am ahead. Now, if we want to talk about who's ahead in the game, I think that's you, my friend. I think that's you. By the way,
am I running away with this?
I have a serious question. At what age do we eventually stop doing this? Like, do we go until our 60s and our kids are in college? Like,
dude, I have. Funnily enough, I've been thinking that recently. I'm like, I'm 36. At what point do I go? Yeah, I probably shouldn't be doing this anymore. Breach, I don't know. I don't know the answer to it, to be quite honest with you. I have always said to myself, if I have a 3rd child, that is when I would have to go, yeah, there's no way I'm going to be able to find time to do this.
Yeah.
But I'm not at that stage yet, so I'm still doing it. What about you? At what point are you thinking, I'm done with this?
So I don't know. I mean, I think for me, I think if I had another kid as well, that would push it into the realm of holy crap, this is impossible. I think also too, it depends, because it's okay, if we bulk record in advance of uploading the series, we technically could record, get a whole series done, edit the whole series, and then just upload. So there's a way to do it where it's not like, the only thing with that though is we can't take any advice from any comments. We can't respond to a comment and address it. So that's the only downfall, but it's still possible to do it. For me, you said something to me the other day. You were like, oh man, like, do you ever work or whatever? And I was like, yeah, I do. I just like, I've adjusted my schedule so that we can record. Part of the reason I do that, and I'm okay with adjusting my schedule, is because I know there's a finite amount of time we have left to do this. And if I have to adjust my schedule, I'm just going to catch this Pokemon. This is not, you're not calling for anything, you stupid, you stupid worm.
Dewey.
This is a stupid worm. Anyway, no, but I know there's a finite time with this. This could be our last series. There could be 30 more series after this. I don't know. And so I don't know if you're gonna have another kid. I don't know if I'm gonna have another kid. There's so many like factors that could determine that I'm like, that's why I sometimes make adjustments. Like I'll move a meeting, or like, you know, I'll do things that I need to do to be able to, like, you know, make myself available. It's just, you know, I don't know. I think for me and Monica, we've talked about would we want another kid? And we're honestly not sure. A big part of it comes down to expenses. Another part of it comes down to health, because there's always a risk to the mother when they're having the child. So do we want to risk Monica getting hurt, or the baby getting hurt, or having like, unfortunately, I hate to go down this route, but my friend actually had a stillborn recently. So I don't know if you know what that means, but like,
that's...
Yeah. Wow. And so he was actually one of my best friends that I grew up with in England until we moved to America. Him and I were super close. We lived really close to each other. We hung out. My parents hung out with... Actually, my dad was in Boy Scouts with my friend's dad when they were like kids.
Wow.
So my parents have known my parents and his parents have known each other since like 10 years old. So it's been a long-standing relationship. And then I became friends with them, or became friends with their kids. And yeah, he posted recently that like he had a stillborn, and I didn't know much about that until I looked into it, and it's pretty depressing. So there's that side of it too. There's the concern of miscarriages. There's the concern of health to the wife. I just... Oh, he almost killed your Marowak.
What?
Does he have innards out?
He has innards out. Yeah.
Oh no! And you know what? Hey, that's good, because you didn't go for the Cosmo, and you probably would have gone Solgaleo, so it would have had a bad ability. There you go.
Good to know. Good to know. Are you kidding me?
But with the whole baby thing, the whole point of me bringing up that depressing part of the topic is that the baby impacts whether or not we keep doing series, potentially, and I don't know that I'm gonna have another one. Honestly, part of me, to be honest with you, loves the idea of just like having just Gemma, and Monica and I can just put our full attention into her. Daycare is expensive, food is expensive. She's actually 8 months as of today. I just realized she turns 8 months today, and which is crazy. It's insane. But with that being said, like, oh man, there was something I was gonna say with that food. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Every month, she changes what she can and can't do. So like, there's certain things where like toys are no longer fun for her, or like there's certain things that she used to lie in, like certain bassinets. She doesn't like lying in certain bassinets. She doesn't like lying or sitting in some of her old toys, or like the things that you sit them in, and they spin, and it's like a circle thing around it. We call it a jumper here in America. I don't know what you guys call it, but
bounces over here.
Yeah, so she's changing so much, and the reason I mention that is because like we're having to buy and get rid of old stuff. So that's the expense too. Is like she constantly needs.
So expensive.
It's so expensive because like she just grows out of stuff so quickly at this age. It's yeah, it's insane. So I think for Monica and I, we're probably 60% leaning just having Gemma, and that's it. So
I get it. Yeah. And funnily enough, me and Miles are in a similar position where we go back and forth, because I've got 2 kids. Yeah. Miles has got 1 kid. But obviously Miles is a step one to my other kid. But it's just it's just at that stage where, like, say, expenses and time and the worries and you know, I don't know if I'm going to have another one. And I go back and forth. We both go back and forth. Sometimes we're like, yeah, we'd love another one. Like, feeling dead broody. And then there are times where we're like, no, definitely do not want another one. And who knows? We're kind of just leaving up to fate at this point, and whatever happens, happens.
Yeah. So that would be the thing that decides it, though. If you have a third kid, like, we're done.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's like I struggle to find time. Jesus Christ! I struggle to find time now, and you know, part of the reason why is because, so my eldest, Els, she's nearly 13. So before Teddy, my son, came along,
oh yes,
we could just
I got an encounter from the berry tree.
Very nice. I could record at night because Els is old enough to know, oh, I just need to go to sleep, blah, blah, blah. Whereas Teddy doesn't. Teddy obviously hears me shouting and goes, I'm gonna get up. It's playtime. Can't wait to play. So it's a very, very different situation.
Yeah.
But if you know, which means that I can't record past a certain time anymore. I definitely can't record in the evenings. You know, and that's why I don't live stream as well, because like,
I killed it.
If I was gonna live stream,
I didn't even use the adrenaline orb. There wasn't much I could hit it with. I needed to weaken it. I should have just used the adrenaline orb. That was kind of silly, but that's all right.
Yeah.
I learned. Anyway, sorry, continue.
I get it. So yeah, so like that you know, and that's why, you know, I'm limited on time to record now. And if I had another kid, obviously it'd just go out the window, because suddenly I wouldn't be able to find the time anymore. Which is annoying, but at the same time, like, if I did have another kid, it would take the decision away, because I'd just go, no, okay, this isn't viable anymore. And it would be different if I made like any kind of money from YouTube, but because I don't, it's like I could quite easily stop. I'd sell the microphone, I'd sell the camera, I'd get enough money from them to probably, you know, maybe upgrade the PC or put it towards some of my other savings and buy another one. You know, and maybe that would be it. And it is annoying because I got a message, an email the other day saying, oh, let's look back on your 7 years on YouTube, and then suddenly I realized, oh crap, 7 years already. And I haven't, you know, obviously everyone dreams of having a YouTube channel that absolutely takes off, and suddenly that's their career. And obviously I dreamt that. I knew it was never going to happen because I didn't put... It was always a hobby for me. It wasn't ever a... You know, I didn't want to put in too much work, because if I put in too much work, it no longer becomes a hobby and I don't enjoy it anymore. But, you know, I always hoped, and thankfully that does make it a bit easier of a decision, because could you imagine if I was at that position where, oh my God, I get like 400, 500 quid a month from doing this, and I have to make that decision? How do I make that
how do you
decision?
do that?
Yeah. So it does make it a lot easier. You know, obviously there's only so much time I want to invest into doing YouTube content, because there are times where, you know, I'd rather spend time with family and friends. And, you know, it's difficult. So basically what I'm saying, folks, is you should become a member today, every single one of you. And then if I get enough money, leave a like. Spend money on Hoeing. Leave a like down below. Share this video with friends, family members. If you've got a grandma that lives in a, you know, retirement village or something, share it with her. She ain't doing anything else. She can put it on in the background while she's doing the dishes. It's fine. She can share it with her friends. Like, let's get me up to 20,000 subscribers. And then from there, I guess, British, I will donate some money to you, I guess.
Thanks, man.
And then... I'll look after you. You look after me. I'll look after you. Yeah.
Okay, so then that leads me to a question of: is that why you haven't uploaded solo content and you've just been doing these recordings with me because you don't have the time?
Pretty much, yeah. And sometimes it gets to the point where, you know, when I do have time, I'm just shattered. I'm just drained. And, you know, I don't want to do a half-arsed content where I'm like, hey, guys, how's it going? Oh, what's going on over here? You get what I mean? Like, no one's going to want to watch that. You know, and the other half of it, I guess, is, you know, well, it's time, it's energy. They're the two main factors. And you know what? Like, if if you had turned around, British, and gone, yeah, I'm done with YouTube, I probably would have gone, yeah, I probably am as well. But the fact you were like, oh, you know, when we had that conversation after, you know, the kids were born, and you were like, I honestly thought you were calling to say you're done with YouTube. And I was like, no, I want to do content. And I love doing content with you. Because it's an opportunity to play Pokemon. It's an opportunity for us to geek out and talk about things and everything. So, you know, as long as you're in it, I'm probably in it.
Okay. All right. I like that. Okay. Yeah. I mean, for me, like, I told Monica this the other day, and I've told her this a few times, but like, and actually, I was talking about it on stream the other day. That, like, you and I get along very well. Oh.
Mega Altaria! Get in!
So I was just saying, I hate Hoenn, and I want to make zero content with him ever again. No, in all seriousness, I was telling Monica the other day, I was like, I'm dreading the day when you message me and you're like, hey man, it's over, like it's done. Because like, honestly, and this is not a shot at anybody else I've recorded with. I recorded with Mage, Soul, Bright, Royal. They have all been great to record with. Our chemistry just works really well, and it's not a shot at anyone else. It is just, I feel like our chemistry works the best out of all of those groups of people I've worked with. Yeah. And I feel like I get it. It's the easiest in terms of like, we both typically are on the same page in terms of rule sets, what we want to play, how we want to play it. I don't know that you and I have ever gone into something and had like an hour-long debate of like, well, I don't want to play this game because I don't want to do that, or I hate this style. Like, we usually are able to find a balance and like get along. And so for me, like, yeah, like I think for me, it's somewhat similar where like, if you're like, hey man, like I'm done, I don't know how much longer I would do. And it's not just the collabs. Like, I obviously do live streams. I do like solo Let's Play content. Yeah. But going back to what you said earlier, I get very tired now after work, especially because I can't do anything so as an example, this week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, Monica works all those days. Every day she works from like 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. So she works all day. And so during that time, I have to... Oh, actually, hold on. Give me 1 second. Sorry. Give me a second here.
This guy, he's sending me a picture. I'm telling you. He's sending... Oh, he sent me a lot.
Hold on. Let me get it. Hold on. Ready?
Oh, this guy.
There we go. Okay, did it. Yeah.
Hey! Bloody hell. Right. Do I get another encounter up here, or is this... Ugh. So it's not another encounter up there, right? I don't think it is, at least. Pretty sure it's like proper.
Sorry. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what I should send to you. 5 hearts or 7 hearts? I'm trying to figure out...
Just split the difference and go for 9.
Okay, I sent a sexy picture. But yeah, getting back to what I was gonna say. So, can we do anything in this town in terms of encounters, or like, is there a berry tree, or is there? Not seeing anything.
I think so annoyingly. From what I remember, we just have to win the fight. But I'm a little bit concerned about the level that we're gonna be at. So this patch of grass isn't a new route either. So I think we just have to get to the end. Oh, Dragonair.
So you caught the Mega Altaria, right?
I got it.
So what I was going to say was, a big part... I know, it's great. I'm so happy for you. So one of the things I was going to say was that I am... Wait, is that another encounter?
Another encounter. Yeah, it's the berries.
Oh, you got the berry one. Nice. So what I was going to say was, the tough part with content right now is I used to stream... Mondays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. And I had a consistent, I stream 3 times a week, mostly Radical Red. Sometimes I throw some other games in there. And I was streaming consistently before Gemma. Since Gemma, I usually stream, if I'm lucky, once a week. Because I'm just so tired. If you go look at my streams, like on my playlist of live streams, oh, that sucks. If you go look at my live stream list, all of my streams are like 7 days ago, 14 days ago, 3 weeks ago. Like, I haven't been streaming consistently anymore, and it's just hard to do it because with Monica working this week, 5 out of 7 days, The weekend, so every night, that means I'm putting her to bed. I'm doing the nighttime routine. I'm doing bottle. I'm doing bath. After doing all that, I'm usually done by 7:30. That means I have a 30-minute window to start my stream because I can only stream at night now because of my new schedule with Gemma and everything. So trying to stream at 8 p.m. after a full day of work, sometimes in the morning, I'm going to the gym early at like 6:30, 7 in the morning. And on top, so gym, work, the normal stuff with Gemma throughout the afternoon, putting her to bed. There's been times where I've scheduled streams and moved them to the next day, and I've done it 3 days in a row.
Yeah.
Where I'm like, guys, I'm tired again. I have no energy.
Yeah, I get it.
I can't do this. So I do think that part of me thinks that if you did decide, oh my God, if you did decide you were done, that would push me to not necessarily quit, but it definitely would help me a little bit.
It made the decision easier, wouldn't it?
Yes.
And you know what the issue is, British? This is a young man's game. That's what it is, and we ain't young men anymore. We're fast approaching 40, which is the new 30s, to be fair. But like, I wish I'd have started YouTube back when I was at college or university, especially university. The amount of free time that I had, I was playing. So at university, I had a part-time job where I was there 2 days a week. I was volunteering at a charity 1 day a week, and yet I still found time to play video games as pretty much a full-time job. And I just look back and think, if I'd have started back then, I would have been in a very different position in terms of just content, in terms of having the energy and the time to basically do whatever I want. Obviously, it would have been very different back then because YouTube was a very different beast. It wasn't as streamlined and in your face as it currently is, and you wouldn't have been able to monetize Pokemon content back then because you just flat out couldn't because of the way Nintendo used to handle stuff. But it would have but that wouldn't stop you creating content so that when eventually it did shift and people could monetize content,
it would have been insane.
You were already in a good position. You would have been in a great position to leverage that. And I mean, you only have to look at some of the big YouTubers like Game Boy Luke, Shady Penguin. Like, these are people that I used to watch and I don't anymore because all they do is let them we fight videos. And while I enjoyed them, they got a bit stale after a bit because it's always the same stuff. I prefer the slow burn, the Nuzlocke, the talking, and then things happen every now and again. And when you look at all their content, it's all the same. It's all very old stuff. There's no amazing layout. There's no webcam. The camera audio quality is absolutely shoddy. But they've been doing it for that long that they've been able to build up that audience over a very long period of time. And obviously that meant that when they moved into, I need my own place, I need to get a full-time permanent job, they had YouTube to fall back on, and then it just worked for them because, that's the thing other people don't mention. With anything in life, is that, yes, some of it is about graft, it's about the commitment, it's about the hard work, but it's also about luck. It's being in the right place at the right time, and that is the case for the vast majority of YouTubers. Is yes, they did everything else because there was a time where I was putting in a load of work. I was trying new things with YouTube. I was trying to chase the trends and everything, but unfortunately, and I was trying to create my own trends, but unfortunately, it just didn't work, and it is what it is. So now it's a hobby, and as long as I'm still enjoying it, and it's not impacting on my life too much, I'll continue to do it.
Well, and I think too, like, it's crazy when I look at like someone like Mage Masher. Mage started in 2011, I think, something like that. Wow. He's at about 50,000 subscribers. Now, granted, I don't know. I feel like he should be at more, but I don't know what happened in his time on YouTube. I don't know if he did something wrong or if I'm not saying he's done anything wrong. I'm just saying, like, I think he should have more. So I don't know what's happened with his content to not get him there. But, like, could you imagine, like, I'm trying to imagine being the Shady Penguin, right? If Shady Penguin didn't happen and you and I jumped into something like that first, what life would be like right now. And the thing is, One of the things I've thought about is, oh, it must be tough for them because they are running out of new ideas and their content is pretty stale at this point. Like, there's not a whole lot you can do with Pokemon because it's been literally rinsed. I mean, they have wrung out the cloth to dry over and over. That looks bad the way I'm doing this. This looks really gross. But anyway,
yeah, what? Okay,
I meant like a towel. Like, you know how you rinse it out? Yeah, like that. Yeah, there you go. So you rinse it out. I think Pokemon's been rinsed out to dry completely, and I don't think there's any new, like, you can try to be creative with it, but like it's just very limited. Like right now, to do something new, you would have to really be outside the box that like nobody has thought of. And I think I've thought about like, oh, it must be tough being a YouTuber right now because if you're only Pokemon, you're stuck, and over time you're gonna lose the viewers, and it's not good. However, they seem to still be doing fine. They're still getting six-figure videos. Yeah. And also, they probably raked in a ton of money early when they were really hitting their prime with Nuzlocke and Cage Locks. And they probably just, if they were smart financially, they met with a financial advisor and invested it into like, you know, different accounts, you know, and now they're just raking it in. And who knows, maybe Shady turns around in a year and goes, hey guys, I'm good to retire. Like, you know, I'm 44 or he's my age. He's 33. So he might turn around in a year or two and be like, yeah, I'm actually good. I've been doing this 12 years. I'm good now. Like, see ya.
Yeah. Exactly, and I think that there are. You're absolutely right. Like those medium level YouTubers. I want to say. I don't mean that as an insult.
Right. Yeah.
But like you know, they have to be a bit more careful with their money and what they do, and if they've made the right choices, they'll be fine. They'll be set for the rest of their life. But like the money they get as well from live streams is mental. The amount of live streams that I went in and saw where they did like sleep lots of forever or whatever, and then all of a sudden they start the stream, it's like, oh guys, I can't believe you just donated £500. I'm just like, wait, what?
Yeah.
Like, how are people affording this? But like, they would have made like absolute bank from that. But I tell you what about, like, you're absolutely right. The Pokemon formula on YouTube has gone stale because there's only so much you can do with Pokemon content. However, one YouTuber who I never used to like is Asteroid videos. So we did content with
he does a ton of stuff.
Frank. Where is he's gone? Well, everyone else is doing Nuzlocke. Everyone else is doing Lemmy fights. What can we do? And he basically his videos went from I'm not fussed about watching him to every time it pops up, I watch one of his videos because it's things like, oh yeah, I made AI fight Pokemon for me, and it's just like he takes his live stream series and then condenses it into like 30 minutes of all the highlights. He did something where it was like, yeah, I hosted a Pokemon tournament, but I cheated, and it's like he did things like, you know, a move that might be 85% accurate, he lowered it to like 75%, and things that were lower for his team he made higher, and he wanted to see how far he could get with cheating. And then, you know, he got caught out, so the next time he hosted the competition, he made it so that somebody else had the cheat wrong.
I saw that video.
And it's just little things like that where he's completely shifted how he plays Pokemon.
And I will say to that,
really fun to watch.
And I will say to that, that is the one person in like that YouTube community that's doing some like really unique. Well, I shouldn't say one. There's another guy who is like his mascot's like a Sceptile, I think it is, and he does like he draws and creates Pokemon from other big YouTubers giving ideas. So like he'll he brings in like 4 or 5 YouTubers and goes, you choose the typing, dual typing or solo typing, you choose the stat total, you choose the moves, but they don't get to talk to each other, and then they all give the ideas to the guy, and he creates a new Pokemon. Now, it's not usable in a game. He just draws it. He makes the art. Like, it's cool, but like the problem with a lot of that stuff is it's not viable for you and I to do stuff like that. We don't have the time for that.
Not.
So while that's really creative, like Asteroid videos, his content takes months to do one video. Like, and it's like all day recording, because you'll see like in his videos, he'll show the montage of him being at a desk, drawing, coming up with ideas, and it takes
for ages.
So long. And it's great that he does that and he gets millions of views, but like that's not something that we can utilize and make our own. in the time we have available. So you're right. If we had become YouTubers in 2009, 2010, whenever that, Shady and all them kicked off, we might have the money coming in now to allow us to do that unique content. But unfortunately, we can't. I do wonder what it's like. Like, I'd love to ask, like, Game Boy Luke, like, where are you at financially? Like, I don't need to know how much he has, but I mean, like,
is it comfortable?
Like, is it comfortable? Because are you at a point where, like, Game Boy Luke doesn't have kids, I don't think. He doesn't have a wife or a husband. Shady has 3 kids and a wife. He's probably the better person to ask to be like, hey, with the money you bring in and how popular you are, and the fact that you've done stuff where people are dropping 50 members gifted 15 times a stream, like, is it doable? And to go back to what you said earlier, dude, I remember some of the, like, so I think some of the peak sleep blocks were during that, like, 2017, like, 2018 years. Yeah. And I remember there was one Vinny did, and he did Oras, and he did it where he, Original 151, he did it where he went to, I think he went to Dylan's house, United Gamers house, and he streamed it from his house. Yeah. And it was actually, it was right before COVID, because he was like, he did a rap, and it was like, 2020's gonna be my year. And it was like,
yes, I remember that.
It was at the start of the year. And I remember looking back on it now, I'm like, oof. That was rough timing. But with that sleep block, I remember it started. He didn't choose his starter until, like, I don't know, like an hour into the stream, because for the first hour he got like $100, $50, $500. Dude, they would get $500 donations in a single.
It's mental.
Like, I almost want to go back, and I think I did this for one of their regular streams. I never did it for a sleep block. I want to go back and watch that stream and count what that first hour was. Not even the whole stream. Yeah. Because, like, dude, I think at one point there was a stream I watched of United Gamer or, like, Original 151. They were streaming, and I think I said to Monica one time, I was like, he's made our entire month's rent in the first 2 donations he gained. What? Can you imagine in one stream getting enough money from donations to pay for 6 months of rent? Could you imagine that in one stream?
Yeah, I know. It'd be mental. Absolutely mental. I'd love it. I'd love it. It's not going to happen, unfortunately. But the thing is, if it wasn't them, it would have to be somebody else, because there is a niche there to be filled. And unfortunately, I say unfortunately for us, fortunately for them, they got in there first, and they've leaned into it, and they have, the reason they do those then we fights. I think Tony commented this a couple of episodes ago, is that people, same with us, like the cage match episodes always get better views. They always have better watch time, because that's what people want to see. They want to see the fight. So they've just gone, well, let's just strip out the Nuzlocke part and just have them we fight. And the moment they started doing a couple of them, because I watched the first few and they were good. Yeah. And straight away I knew where this was going. I was like, yeah, this is going to be that content for however long now, because it's getting amazing views. And whereas Nuzlocks were slow form content, and it was more about building that relationship with the audience and talking about things, the Then We Fight videos are more focused around, anyone can watch these. If it's people that haven't played Pokemon in 10 years and they stumble across it, they'll just go, wait, what's this insanity? And this back and forth content, and it works. And even I tried a few episodes of it, but I mean, I've got one from us that I half edited, and I just went, I ain't got the energy all the time for this. And I'd love to do it, but it brings you back to your point of, unless you've got an editor that you can, like, go, here are the files, you do it, I'll pay you an amount. But the problem is, I don't want to pay people for what I can do, because
we don't make the money for it.
No.
Well, I looked into...
So become a member today.
Become a member today. I looked into getting an editor for one of our series, and I reached out to a bunch of people, and I got prices, and, like, dude, it unless you're
How
bringing
much?
in six figures, sorry, not six figures money wise, six-figure views, it's just not worth it. Like it would cost too much. And to send the files to them and like to make sure they get it up on time and like you're relying on someone else to get it all done. It's just, it's tough.
It's not worth it. No.
It's tough. I think that if they were smart, all the people like Luke and Vinny and Dylan, all them, they put half of the live stream money into some account for their kids. I mean, I think Dylan now has 2 kids or something like that.
2 from what I remember.
So he's got kids now. He's got multiple kids. He's got a dog, a wife. Like, he needs the money coming in. I guess
he does. And that was the difference, because I remember, you know, following a little bit of that journey before I kind of trailed off. And it was the fact that he was like, obviously his wife had a baby. And then like 2 weeks later, he was like, right, I'm back with a live stream. I'm like, wait, what? Like, I couldn't believe it. But when that's your income, you kind of don't have a choice, do you? You have to keep on it.
Yeah, and you know, for me, I wonder, like, you know, how long does the Then We Fights keep going? So I don't know if I told you this. Maybe we talked about it in the last series. There was, I don't really watch any of their content anymore. I've fallen off of it too. However, if I'm bored, there's nothing on, and I'm trying to find time to pass, if something looks interesting, I will, depending on the YouTuber. I can't stand listening to Vinny. I can't stand listening to Raid Away Rich. I can't stand listening to Asteroid in the Then We Fights. I don't mind his unique videos, but in the cage match, like Then We Fight videos, I personally can't stand listening to those 3.
I get it.
Raid, Vinny, and them, and even Dylan for the most part. I will only watch if it's like Shady and Luke together, because I just like their chemistry and I like them the most. But what I was gonna say was, Shady, I think, uploaded a video of a Then We Fight, and what happened? Someone like, I think someone, I don't know, something happened, but like basically Shady ended up tweeting, and Shady barely tweets from what I see. And he tweeted, he was like, look, we're going to do what we want to do. I don't care if you guys don't like it. Like, or he didn't say that, but he basically in his own way said like, look, like I'm still going to go with what I want to do, and which is cage locks, or not cage locks, sorry, Then We Fights. And so I got to find the password. What the heck is the password, dude? Oh, jeez.
What? Is a password?
You need a password. I'm just gonna look it up. I'm not doing all that. That's crazy.
Yeah, just look it up. Yeah,
this is crazy. But yeah. So he ended up tweeting about it, and I think I'd have to find where it was, but he basically got a ton of comments. Ultra Moon.
Password
in Ultra Moon.
Tell you what the password is. Leave a like down below.
So it's Poison Jab, Bounce Sweet, Tapu Coco. Yeah, so let me go back and get this passcode figured out. All right, so you talk to the guy up here, and he asks you the 3 secret passwords. So it's Poison Jab. So Poison Jab, sorry, I might have said it wrong. Poison Jab, Bounce Sweet, and Tapu Coco. Followed by, then you have to say no.
Poison gas or poison jab?
Poison jab, Bounce Sweet, Tapu Coco, and then no. And he'll let you in. So weird.
Okay, ace.
This but what I was gonna say was
this is turned into God. Yeah.
Sorry, just to finish what I was saying. So this is Shady, like I said, Shady posted the tweet, and he was like, look, like, we're gonna do what we're gonna do. We want to do Then We Fight. It works for us, blah, blah, blah. And I read the comments. A lot of people were like, we're tired of Then We Fights. These are boring. We want something else. And then people were arguing in the comment section. Some people were saying like, oh, can you bring... people were in the comment section being like, well, what do you want him to do? And a lot of people were like, I kind of miss cage locks. I miss verses. I miss soul links. And people were like, yeah, but you think Then We Fights are oversaturated? Those series have been way oversaturated. And it's like, yes, I get that, but like,
which I get. But
at least with cage locks, like there's something to look forward to. It's like a video, or sorry, it is a video. What I mean is, it's like a TV show where you're like, okay, last episode, this is this is what happened last time. Can Hoenn come back from the series, right? And like with Then We Fights, it's sometimes a blowout and it's not close and it's not really fun. And then you're like, all right, guys, we'll do it again next week, and maybe we'll post something that gets cool encounters. And you're like, okay, there's no threat of catching them on. There's no threat of losing a Pokemon. There's a lot of things you get from a Nuzlocke that you don't get from those Then We Fights. But the comments were back and forth. People were really tired of Then We Fight. So where I'm going with that is, how much longer does that last? You know, with Then We Fights, I don't know.
It's like, it'll be as long as they've got viewers. As long as they've got the viewers, that will keep them going. It's when the viewership starts to drop, and unfortunately at the moment doesn't seem to be dropping whatsoever. You know, I hope it does, to the point where they go, let's just do a normal series, because those were, I enjoyed them. They were slower paced, they were relaxing, but then, Jesus Christ, but then there were the moments of, I just knocked, okay. I'm losing Mons this series.
So Guzma has a team of 41, and I am struggling. So we both will. Lumineon has Fusion Flare.
Wow.
I'm trying to heal so that I can set up a light screen. So this thing also hit my my Magnezone with the water move and did 70%. So I am in a bad spot as well. Yeah.
So I've managed to knock out one of his Pokemon.
How many Fusion Flares are there? Yeah, I'm on his second Pokemon as well. How many Fusion Flares? Dude, 40. We are right on par with levels. Like, they are right there.
Yeah. This is not easy. I've just realized why I was struggling. We're over level 40. All Pokemon are thingied now, fully evolved.
Oh, they're fully. Yes, you're right. Oh, I completely forgot about that.
That's why.
Yep, that makes sense.
Water Pulse? Why have you got Water Pulse? Oh, that's 2 Pokemon dead. This is actually mental.
Oh man.
See, you wouldn't get this in a Then We Fight, would you?
No, you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't. Yeah, dude, because the thing is with the Then We Fights is like, so let's say Then We Fights, and it sounds like people are already tired of them and bored with them. If they move on from Then We Fights, what do you do as a content creator to keep bringing the viewers back? What do you go back to Cage Locks? Like, where do you go?
Wow. Yeah. I don't know. And this is the thing. You know, any kind of YouTube content isn't forever. And you have to try to pivot, but the problem is, how are you supposed to pivot if you're not quite sure what the audience wants? Or, even worse than that, the audience is split. If the audience is split, then you're in trouble. Why do you have Dynamic Punch?
Dude, yeah, this is tough. Also, the random moves, this Lumineon has Fusion Flare, Attack Order, which is a very strong bug move, and it's got like Steam Engine or something. Like, this whole moveset is insane. Okay, now I can attack you, finally. Dynamic Punch is insane.
Oh, that does nothing.
He's got stamina? Oh, that's insane for Crocodile. Oh, man. Okay, I made it past the Lumineon, thank God. All right, now I can move on to the Simipour. Dude.
This is why I didn't want to swap. Oh.
And we don't have full restores, so we're in a tight spot.
No. Oh, well, that's how I lost one of my Pokemon. It was confused. It went down to red, and then I hit myself in the confusion.
What did you just use?
Can I take
Moongeist Beam?
Jeez! What is this episode? What a way to end this episode.
Okay, you don't kill me here. Yeah, you laser focus. That's fine. Yeah.
You're okay. Crocodile, start with the... Right, okay, missed. So as long as I snap out confusion here, I'm good. There we go.
There you go.
Crocodile goes down. I've still got to deal with a Steelix, though. I don't have anything that's really amazing against a Steelix.
I wonder what else he has, too. Like, outside of the Steelix, like, what's his other Pokemon? Oh, man. Puka
Well,
Muka.
this is it. It's still got 2 more. Okay, so the plan here, folks, the reason I bought out Marowak And it's the reason why I bought in the Marowak against the last Pokemon. I thought I could knock out the Crocodile with a single attack, and I didn't. But the reason I bought it out is because I'm hoping I can hit it with a super effective ground type move. And Steelix, I don't think will have anything against me that's super effective. Also, that's 2 of his Pokemon that have Dynamic Punch. So obviously he's got something in his programming in the game, how it's set up, that he can give that to multiple Pokemon. Okay,
dude, this is insane. And you know what's crazy? It's only going to get more difficult, too, because this game is known to be, like, one of the more difficult runs. I think in episode 1, Tony posted a comment and was like, good luck, fellas. I hope you make it far. And I'm like, I hope so, too.
I thought we were doing really well, and now suddenly I am terrified that we might, we might be in a bit of trouble. So I'm going to have to swap here, folks. Because it's lowered my defense harshly. I cannot stay in here. Okay, miss Dynamic Punch. Finally. Okay, right. So now I can swap back into Grounded and go for some more Boomerangs. So you've got to deal with Thunderous. Okay, that's all right. You've got 2 Mons left.
I just don't know what he's going to have. He's got Mummy. Okay, that's... Okay, Glaciate's fine. That's all right. Non-stab. Not super effective. Lowers my speed. I could care less about that. Shockwave, that's fine. He has a Citrus Berry?
Stupid. I think I can survive a Dynamic Punch, but it might run out of PP for it.
This has been the hardest battle for both of us by far in this entire run. This is crazy.
Yeah, this is absolutely mental. Right, I can't stay in now. I'm down 4 in defense. I can't risk it.
You have to switch, yeah.
So I have to swap. So I'm hoping Stash can... It's got Bullet Seed!
2. Okay, it only did 2, though. You're fine.
What is this moveset? Okay, right. Aurora Beam finishes off, right? Yeah, there we go.
Yep. Oh, wait. Oh, I didn't mean to click that.
Okay.
Okay, I landed. Thank God.
What did you do?
I went for high jump kick.
Oh.
And if he had Rock Blast, I might have lost Mega Blaziken. But luckily, I do have a revive, so we're fine. But still.
You're good. Okay.
Damn, dude, you lost 2 Pokemon to this fight? Holy crap.
Yeah.
Oh, that's rough, man. That's rough. Nihilego is...
Not great.
Ugh. I mean, you're quite effective against... You're dead.
They all have Frost Breath?
That's insane. I don't know why that's...
Why has he got Frost Breath?
I think, by the way,
That's
I think the rule
crazy.
just before anything happens, if you wipe, I just get 1 perk. We're not restarting.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah. No, we can't restart at this point. No, you're right.
Wait, what?
Okay, this isn't even his last Pokemon? You know what I was saying about my Nuzlocke and Cage Lock mons are different? I might have to look at my team to figure out, is there any powerful Pokemon that I could use for cage matches that I'm just thinking I need to bring them into this fight, into the Nuzlocke?
I agree. I mean, I'm risking Mega Blaziken and Mega Metagross because I just can't.
Yeah.
I have to bring some good Pokemon, you know? It's like... So I think we just leave now, right?
Yep.
I think that's it. So...
I think so. I think we're done. Jesus. Okay, right. I don't think this Nihilego has... And this is why, funnily enough, folks, I'm rocking out with Teddy Ursaring, is because it's normal. I know that worst case scenario, I can bring it in, and as long as my opponent doesn't have a weird moveset or a fighting type move or an ability that is cracked, it can at least take damage and just whittle down my opponent as I heal.
Oh, man.
Jeez, has that got a Citrus Berry as well?
Raised his defense. That's fine, yeah. But he's going to outspeed you. He's fast, yeah. Oh, my gosh, dude. Yeah, this is what a tough battle.
Okay.
I mean, holy crap. All right, so how do I, can I just leave? Okay,
we're good.
Okay.
Oh. Right, 1 Pokemon left. Simipour. That's fine. I've got an electric type on, so I'm good.
Yeah, you should be fine.
I mean, watch it have Volt Absorb.
Where do I go now? Do I go in here?
Or Earthquake.
It didn't.
I don't know where we go from here. You know.
You know what?
Maybe we're wrapped up with the island.
This way.
I can't remember.
Because there's a path over.
Check your map.
Oh yeah, hold on. Let me.
Yeah, check your map. Oh.
Oh, we gotta head back to the Aether House. Where's the Aether House?
Mental. Well, we're going to wrap it up there, British, because we're over an hour. We've had a good episode, a great episode. I can't believe I lost half my team. But we are where we are. So, thank you so much for watching. Folks, if you're not already subscribed to British Eagle, because the next episode will be on his channel. And as long as you subscribe to both of us, liking our content and commenting, we're not going anywhere, maybe. Click one of the on-screen links to watch another one of our videos. And until next time, remember to flex your inner geek. See ya!